you so much for tuning in to a News You Can Use podcast. Wherever you are tuning in, please leave us a review and a rating. It helps us so much to be discovered by others like yourselves. So if this episode resonated with you, leave us a review and a rating wherever you're listening. Share the podcast with 5 other people. Thank you so much.
Free your mind while it's time. What's up with that? I got one thing on my mind. What's up with that? Revolution. Yo, that's Pharaoh Jerome. Please make me die 1,000 deaths in a day, and then I won't jump in the front while you put it down for the new time. Put it down for the new time. Assalamu alaikum. Peace. Shalom, shalom. Hotel. Yeah, MIDT Records. B&B Productions. Rhythmic Sound. Love to rap. Yo, check it out. And all your local neighborhood stores.
Do you want to bring balance to all the wireless radiation fields in your life, including 5G? The Omnia Radiation Balancer is a small sticker you can stick on any device. It changes the state of the field and creates a new resonance between the wireless radiation and your energy field. On the link below, you'll see all our testing results that show how the body responds excellently once you've made this change in your life. Plus, you can enter the discount code BBE in capital letters for a 10% discount. It's easy to bring balance back to your body with the Omnia Radiation Balancer.
To another episode of a News You Can Use podcast. My name is Frenchaire. I am the host of a News You Can Use podcast. And today we have our guest, Waterfall Adams, on the line. And Waterfall Adams is a creative professional who took her destiny into her own hands. Her real name is Veronica Elizabeth Adams. She was born in Paducah, Kentucky, and Mobile, Alabama. She has an Associate of Science in General Education degree from Bishop State Community College and a Bachelor of Arts degree in Arts History with a Dramatic Arts minor from the University of South Alabama. Welcome to the show, Waterfall.
All right. Well, thank you for having me.
You are so welcome. So tell us some more about yourself. I just read your bio, but tell us, give us some historical background of who you are and tell us where you're from and where you're at.
Well, I was born in Paducah, Kentucky. I was raised in Mobile, Alabama. I am a creative professional who has 2 blogs, self-published 2 books, and I'm working on more written content. Got to research and work on more books right now.
Very nice. So tell us about your 2 books.
Well, my debut self-published book, The Eclectic Mind of V, is about the arts, blackness, and 21st century issues. And my second self-published poetry book, Free to Be V, is about freedom, race, womanhood, religion, and it even includes a tribute poem to one of my poetic inspirations.
Very nice. And how did you start writing?
Well, I've been writing for a few years now, and my first book, came out in 2021. It has been years in the making. I always did want to write a book one day, but didn't know about what. I just happened to have some of these poems, some I wrote and some I did like spoken word on, and here we are.
Very nice. And tell us about your second book.
Free to Be V. It came out around the summer of last year, and my mom helped me edit these books. Hi, Mom.
Nice.
And also, a company has been.
You said that company what? Hello? Hello, are you still there?
I'm still here. The company is called Precious Digital Marketing Agency, and I do plan on doing like book signings and maybe do my own poetry spoken word show, either
Nice.
digitally and thank you, either digitally like virtual and or in public.
Okay. And tell us about your blogs.
Well, my first blog, well, that was the original title because I couldn't come up with a title at the time. I always did want a blog, but what's going to be my platform? Because then I never knew that you could actually make money having a blog. It's about current events and different topics. Now it is
Okay.
called Waterfall's World. Now my second blog is where I feel that my degree that I have worked my butt off to get is put into good use. It's called
Okay.
Waterfall's Art Gallery. I discuss different artists like artwork and critique them, and all credit goes to the original artists on there. Since like the original art, the artwork on there is like not from me.
Okay. Very nice. So, from your point of view,
Yes, from my point of view.
all right. What else would you like to tell our audience today?
Well, the company I just mentioned, they're helping me with a crowdfunding site that will help. The funds will help me continue with my creative endeavors. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, my two blogs that I've just mentioned. Oh, Pinterest and LinkedIn.
And what?
Oh, LinkedIn.
What's your name on
Oh, you.
these platforms?
Oh yes, on these platforms. For the I have two Facebook pages. Actually, the first one is like Veronica, like E Adams is like in the link. That's the first one, and the second one, which is dedicated to both of my blogs, my um, Twitter handle is at VO, excuse me, VAVONNI 159. And the same goes for Pinterest and Tumblr. My Instagram is Waterfall Adams. My TikTok is Waterfall Adams 86. My LinkedIn has my full government name that has been mentioned, Veronica Elizabeth Adams. Even though there are so many of people who have my name, just find the black lady with the braid wig on and purple eyeshadow and purple lipstick, which is the current profile pick on that site. Oh, and my YouTube channel is Waterfall V, and the V spelled VEE.
Okay. Thank you. And so, what inspired you to write the books?
Well, current the topics that I just mentioned and current events was going on in my everyday life and in the world.
Mm-hmm. Very nice. And where can you find your books?
My books can be found on Amazon, which is available on ebook and paperback format, and I am trying to get them in the audiobook format, and I'm also trying to get them on other agitators as well.
Very nice. Very nice. And where are you going next? What are you going to do next?
Well, I've just mentioned that I am working on my third book right now, which is called Make Money While Sitting on Your Ass, or for those who don't use profanity, ASS. Well, the S's are spelled in the US dollar currency symbol.
Okay, that sounds lovely. Everybody
I think
want to know how they can make money while they not doing too much.
well, that's true. Well, the what just happened about 3 years ago kind of inspired that a bit, and also some other books I have read called "Rich Bitch," "Boss Bitch," "You a Badass at Making Money," "How to Be it's either a boss bitch or a rich bitch." Yeah, I remember seeing some books like that, either like Target, Amazon, and Walmart. And also I remember checking out a book called either Rich Bitch and or Boss Bitch. So I it just those titles kind of caught my eye.
Okay,
Sounds very edgy, so why not?
very edgy,
Oh, and
very
by the way,
nice.
thank you. And I'm also working on books of other genres, like a true crime book called Clout Killer, a biography that includes the king of pop and the king of R&B known as Babyface.
Okay,
It's just I'm trying to raise money to pay an illustrator for that one.
understood, understood. I can relate to that.
Yes, because being a writer, especially an author, it's a business.
Most definitely, most definitely. I
In
have.
fact, oh, I'm
Go-
sorry to interrupt you, but before you this interview ends, do you want me to recite a poem from one of my books, Host Choice?
Sure, you can.
Okay, would you like to me recite something from The Eclectic Mind of V or Free to Be V?
We have time. You can do both.
Okay, I'm gonna pick a poem. Let's start off with the debut self-published book. Here we go. Let's find something. All right. Okay. This poem I have written is called Real Job. It's based on like my frustration of the job market.
Mm,
Here we go. Get a real job, they say. A respectable job, they say. Stable job, they say. Now that's the biggest joke I ever heard. Really? What is a real job exactly? They say it's something that you should get after you finish high school. They say it's something that is easy to get. They say it's more respectable, like a teacher, an accountant, or a postal worker. Sometimes they you don't get the respect from a respectable job.
nice. Hello, Waterfall. You still here with me? Hello, Waterfall.
I'm here. It's just that the screen kind of like went black. I'm back now. Can you hear me?
Yes, I think when the screen locks, that it turns off the recording.
Oh, I see now. Okay, let me get back. All right, especially not since back in the so-called good old days. Back in my day, it seems like they want you to have that job rather than you are wanting that job for yourself. No matter the interview, the same questions always asked. Why do you want to work here? Can't really think of a good answer a lot other than it's because I'm broke, damn it. You feel utterly worthless when you can't even get a job at a fast food joint or a regular 9 to 5. So the definition of a real job is something that is not what it seems to be anymore. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. So what did you think?
I thought it was good. Very insightful.
Thank you very much. Now this poem comes from, even though it is featured on the Eclectic Mind of V, if there's a revised version on Free to Be V called We Have to Dance. Now this poem is that I am trying to adapt it into stage and or screen.
Nice.
I just need to find it first so I can put it on the so I go ahead and recite it for you. Where is uh, it's about the history of African American dance.
Oh, I love dance.
Me too. In fact, I made an A in my intro to dance class when I was at South, which is University of South Alabama, short for
Hmm.
that. Now here we go. It's called We Have to Dance. As a people, we have to dance. Way back in the motherland, we always had the dance. Through times of joy, sadness, to heal, and rites of passage, we always have the dance. Through times of enslavement, we have the dance. Even when they try to take it away, we dance through the shade. From the juke joints to the migration, we have to dance. Even when it's time to pay the rent, we had to dance. Through depression and worldwide war, we have to dance. In the dance studios and sock hops, we have to dance. On television and through civil arrest, we have to dance. Live and in color, we can get smooth and we can get rough. Live and in color and integrated. Through the Soul Train days and the disco nights, we have to dance. With BET, MTV, and VH1, we have to dance. Through social media, we have to dance. At Broadway, church, the club, community centers, competition, Hollywood, television, social gatherings, universities, all over the world, we have to dance. We even put our own spin on it. Because of this, I could shake what my ancestors gave me and get my Jackson on.
Hmm.
So, to the future and beyond, we have the dance. Thank you very much.
Yes, I love that. And tell us the titles again and where we can buy the books from, Waterfall.
Okay, the first one is The Eclectic Mind of V, and the second one is Free to BV, which can be found on Amazon and hopefully in other agitators, which is available in ebook, paperback, and off and hopefully audiobook format.
Very nice.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So, Waterfall, I created a interview series called Black Influencers Values back in the day, and I'd like to ask you a few of those questions.
Okay.
Describe yourself in 3 words.
Unique, tall, and eclectic.
All right. What was that fleeting moment in your life that catapulted you to your present self, but certainly could have really gone the other way?
Fleeting moment. Well, that was a time I was in. At first, I was an art studio major, and I wasn't doing too well in the art studio classes, but I was doing better in the art history classes, so I changed my major. Before I did the major change, I contemplated dropping out of school because I felt maybe I'm not meant to be in a 4 year institution.
Hmm.
I yeah, I did have like go to community college and graduate from there, but it's just only when I changed my major things got better. So I didn't quit college, university.
Got you. What are your morning and nightly rituals?
Wake up, drink water, take a shower, eat breakfast, work. Since I do work remotely, I eat eat lunch and work and eat dinner, clean up, take my melatonin, and go to bed. Oh, and I forget. Oh, in there, do my skincare routine.
Okay. Who should I interview next?
Do you interview artists, like
Yes.
visual artists? Well,
Yes.
I have a suggestion. Well, there's a couple
Okay.
suggestions. It's an artist. I went to high school. I graduated from high school with him.
Okay.
His name is Carlos Hurd. You can find him on at Carlos Hurd on Instagram, at Carlos Hurd 6 on TikTok, and also you can mention the man who runs the company that I'm working with. His name is Alajete Precious Gideon. He's from Nigeria, and,
Hmm.
and I hope I pronounced the name right. If I haven't, may he forgive me.
All right. That sounds good. Well, please connect me to those two people for please.
Okay, you should see Carlos's artwork. It is amazing. And also, if you need or anybody need any help with marketing and promotion and whatever your endeavors, check out Precious Digital Marketing Agency.
Okay. That's a good plug.
Thank you.
What is your favorite book, song, and quote, and why?
My one of my favorite books is Reinvention Roadmap by Liz Ryan, because it showed me how the it really showed me and opened my eyes to how the job market and not like it was in previous generations. And my favorite song is Send One Your Love by Stevie Wonder. It's just a really beautiful song. I even like some cover versions of it. And you said my favorite quote.
Yes.
Well, in fact, my Free to Be V book has some quotes originally written by me and some by other people, and all credit goes to the other people that I got these quotes from that are featured in my book.
Okay.
Well, the one from me is routine can become a rut,
That's true.
and the one from somebody else. Let me find what I can use for this interview. It's from Robert Kiyosaki. He is the author of Rich Dad Poor Dad.
Mm-hmm.
Busy people are often the most lazy.
Mm. That's deep.
Yep, I probably read that from either Rich Dad Poor Dad or Cash Flow Quadrant.
Okay. Thank you. Waterfall, name two things you want to tell the world.
Okay, the first thing I want to tell the world that for the authors and other writers out there that being a writer is a business. The second thing is like give credit where it's due or they'll sue.
Real talk. That's real. Give credit where it's due or they'll sue. I like that.
Thank you.
What is the website for your blogs?
Well, they're both found on blogger.com.
Okay.
Waterfalls World and Waterfalls Online Art Gallery. They can be found on that website.
Alrighty. All right, I definitely will drop those links for you in the show notes when I produce the publisher show. And our last segment, Waterfall, we drop gems for any aspiring business owners. So what would you say, give 2 tips or advice, tips or pieces of advice that you would give to aspiring business owners?
Well, I found this one piece out on alux.com, which is a YouTube channel, is Get Legal Representation. And the second thing is to do your research.
Those are both good ones. Yes.
Yes.
All right. Well, it was a pleasure talking to you, Waterfall. Is there any last things that you want to drop before we get off the show?
Well, I think that's all for now. If I happen to come back if I want to hear any more of my creative endeavors, I'll know where to go to.
Sounds good. Well, we do appreciate you for taking your time out to spend with a News You Can Use podcast today. We are very grateful for you.
Well, thank you for having me.
You're so welcome. Well, until next time, peace.
Peace.
and Us LLC. Hip hop with DJ Ben.
So you've been enjoying the beats by the host Frenchaire-Gardner. And the other musicians who have submitted their music to a News You Can Use podcast. Your music can be played on the podcast too. Globally streamed. Come on now. Email us your MP3 WAV files. Only criteria that you either black or brown, and that your music is positive. Because on the News You Can Use podcast, we promote positivity and vibrating on a high frequency. And so, send in your music. I'll play it, and it'll be fun hearing your podcast. You're hearing your song played on Spotify and iHeartRadio and Pandora and Audible and iBooks and Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Breaker, Stitcher. And there's over 30 countries besides the United States are streaming a News You Can Use podcast. So I'm just grateful for you. I'm grateful for all the musicians who sent us music and gave us permission to play their music on our podcast and platform. So send us your music. I'll put the email in the show notes. You can always reach out to us on Instagram on our B and Us LLC page. That's, the @ B as in beautiful, E as in excellent, A as in and, D as in dance, U as in umbrella, S as in sing, L as in light, L as in love, C as in if you scared, go to church.
Check this out. Yo, them beats is poppin'. Check this out. St. Louis' very own hit record release. Love Song. By JCD, rap artist. Yeah, he's fat. Check this out. From MIDT Records, B&B Productions. Pick it up to local neighborhood stores.
Thank you for tuning in to another episode of a News You Can Use podcast, where we promote BIPOC business owners and artists from across the diaspora. We don't get the proper shine that we deserve, but on this platform, we get to tell our own narratives, share their fascinating business stories, tell how they impact their communities, and give valuable advice for businesses. Leave us a review wherever you are tuning in. Follow, hit the bell, subscribe, rate the podcast wherever you're listening so that you'll get notified when the next episode drops. Please leave us feedback on our Instagram page at Frenchaire_Gardner, FRENCHAIRE_GARDNER. Leave us a review wherever you are tuning in. Support this podcast with a small monthly contribution to help sustain future episodes. Cashapp $BNUS BEANDUSLLC, or PayPal.me/Frenchaire FRENCHAIRE, or buy me a coffee. BUYMEA coffee COFFEE.com/Frenchaire FRENCHAIRE. Do support my writing journey by buying a signed copy of the physical books or getting the ebook or audiobook. That's Mommy and Daddy, Do You Still Love Me Anymore? Available on Amazon or my website. Signed copies on my website. Finding Joy in the Journey Volume 2, available on my website for signed copies. Gold Nuggets for Entrepreneurs. Lessons that change your life, available on my website or Amazon.com. The ebook is available for The Strategy and Struggle, is available on different platforms because it's an ebook. Mommy and Daddy, Do You Still Love Me Anymore? The first edition is available only in ebook on Amazon. And lastly, the audiobooks are available on my website for the single say struggle, The Struggle Continues, And also the second edition of Mommy and Daddy, Do You Still Love Me Anymore? They're available on our website, bit.ly, bit.ly/ F as in Friday, RENCHY, BOOKS. And I'd also like your supporting you purchasing my fresh original abstract painting design collection on Threadless. Go to frenchieswonders.threadless.com. Thank you.
St. Louis dropping, popping.
Black bodies on the line. Let the creator elevate your mind.
New hits like this.
Like 3, you're out, no mistake. That's the way the pitch break. My old man, sleeping in his
The Redemption Song by V.
sometimes
Nelson.
grumbling and complaining, but always keeping on. A garden of fragrant flowers. Then you, woman child,
Last poet, you know it.
flowering garden of my heart, and my heart opened to you.
Pick it up at your local neighborhood
Like a stream
stores.
flowing out